Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Egypt and France enjoy deep historical cultural relations, and in order to know more about the cultural ties between Egypt and France, we are joined over the phone by our archaeological conservator and director of heritage NGO, Rawda Abdelhady. Good day to you, Mrs. Rawda.
Hello, good day.
Mrs. Rawda, what is the significant role of the French missions in Egypt? How did this further or enhance cultural relations between the two countries?
Well, actually, in Egypt, we have several archaeological missions. There are more than 30 missions, which include the archaeologists and researchers from Egypt or from France. Works throughout Egypt, in Alexandria and Upper Egypt, Red Sea, oasis, Western and Eastern deserts. So those missions are play important role in saving and excavating the cultural heritage of Egypt. We have mainly 3 permanent archaeological centers from 2 centers, the IFO, the French Archaeological Institute for Oriental Studies, the French-Egyptian Center for Karnak Temples Studies, the Alexandria Studies Center. So they cover the archaeological work and the archaeological study in Egypt. And of course, if we're speaking archaeology, we cannot forget, for instance, Jean-François Champollion, who could translate the Rosetta Stone, or Auguste Mariette, who found the Supreme Council of Antiquities and the Egyptian Museum in Al-Tahrir. So the French archaeologists from different decades, they play the role of establishing the science of Egyptology and archaeology in Egypt.
Yes. And Mrs. Rawda, how do the French excavations enhance the Mediterranean collaboration between Egypt and France?
If we are speaking about also the excavation of the French excavation in Egypt, we cannot forget the work of underwater archaeological excavations, especially that the Alex or the Alexandria Study Center focus on those kinds of excavation. So we can take into our account that those kind of excavation are considered as Egyptian European teams, because the teams are Egyptian and French. They are also work on heritage conservation and how we can preserve and conserve our heritage by sharing awareness among specialized or for public. For instance, we have annually celebration. It's called Alexandria Heritage Week. It's organized by the Alex from 11 years to increase the awareness of Egypt heritage, especially Alexandria. And they have specific work in urban salvage excavation. They make a lot of exchanging program between Egyptian and French students and kids.
Yes. Mrs. Rawda Abdelhady, archaeological conservator and director of Heritage NGO, thank you very much for being with us in Cairo Local Time. And back again, ladies and gentlemen, to the same issue. The French-Egyptian Egyptology Institutes and laboratories have unveiled many archaeological discoveries. France also helped with renovating libraries, equipping museums, and collaborating in the fields of publishing, education, and scientific research. Meanwhile, the Natural and Cultural Heritage Documentation Center of Al Sinari House organized a cultural symposium shedding light on the history of the historical Egyptian-French relations. More details.